Hi everyone, welcome to Easy Learn. This is Usha. Let's learn coordinate geometry. The other name for coordinate geometry are analytical geometry or Cartesian geometry. Who introduced coordinate geometry? René Descartes is the mathematician introduced coordinate geometry and he became the father of coordinate geometry. Coordinate geometry is very important chapter for further classes 10, 11 and 12. So be attentive. In class 9 we are going to learn basic concept of coordinate geometry. Here what is mean by coordinate geometry? It is a method of studying geometry using coordinate system or Cartesian system. Okay, before that let us see what is mean by number line. Already we have discussed in number system what is number line. Yes, on a line in middle will take 0 and right of the 0 will take all positive numbers and left of the 0 will take all negative numbers. Right? It's a number line, horizontal number line. Whereas if we take a vertical number line, 0 will be in middle and up of the 0 all positive numbers till infinity and down of the 0 all negative numbers till minus infinity. Clear? Here in the same way here also plus infinity till plus infinity here till minus infinity we can take on a number line. Here in coordinate system what we do? We'll take a horizontal line and vertical line. Perpendicularly we'll take horizontal line and vertical line perpendicular to each other. Where the two lines will meet, that point we'll take it as a origin. Here we will denote this point as O. Horizontal line is called x-axis, vertical line is called y-axis. The angle between x-axis and y-axis is 90 degrees. That is the reason we call this Cartesian system as rectangular coordinate system. Clear? Now, what we have discussed about coordinate geometry, it is a method of studying geometry using coordinate system. Normally in geometry, to represent any shapes like point means normally in geometry we'll keep a dot which has no dimensions, mark of position which has no dimensions. Normally on a plain paper we will take. Line also will take on a plain paper like this. Clear? In the same way any geometrical figure we can take on plain paper. Whereas in coordinate geometry we have to use a graph paper. Clear? Here to represent any point and number line we need only one information. Clear? Suppose I want to represent 2. So right of 0, 2 I can take. Suppose I want to represent minus 5. Left of 0, 5. Minus 5. Clear? Only one information we need. Whereas to represent a point, here point 2 means on right of 0. Only one information we need. Whereas in coordinate geometry we have x-axis and y-axis. To represent a point on a coordinate system we need two independent informations. Coordinate system allows geometrical shapes to be expressed in algebraic equations. Suppose if you want to draw a line in a coordinate system, how we can draw? By using algebraic equations. Already we have discussed algebraic expressions in polynomials. Linear equation represents straight line. So this straight line we can represent in coordinate system as ax plus by plus c equal to 0. Represent a straight line. So in coordinate system allowed geometrical shapes to be expressed in algebraic equations. Every geometrical figure we can represent by using the algebraic equations. Clear? Right. Rectangular coordinate system. Here horizontal line is called x-axis. Vertical line is called y-axis. The angle between x-axis and y-axis is 90 degrees. They are perpendicular to each other. That is the reason we call this system, coordinate system, as rectangular coordinate system. Here the horizontal line is x-axis. It is denoted by x dash x. This whole line is x dash x, right? So right of the 0 all positive numbers will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Clear? And left of the 0 all negative numbers will be. And up of the 0 will have all positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Down of the 0 we have all negative numbers -1, -2, -3, -4 and so on. Clear? Here this x and y axis are dividing the whole plane into 4 regions like quadrant 1, region 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. Clear? Now, these two x-axis and y-axis are real number lines. Point of intersection of x-axis and y-axis is called origin. Origin is denoted by capital O. Okay, OX represents positive x-axis, OX dash represents negative x-axis. OY represents positive y-axis, OY dash represents negative y-axis. Clear? Point of intersection of coordinate axis is called origin as I already discussed and it is denoted by capital O. Clear? So we name these regions as quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Here any point in a coordinate system we represent by using the ordered pair x comma y. Here if you see all the x values all are positive, right? And y values also positive. So the signs of x coordinate and y coordinate are plus comma plus. Where x is greater than 0, all the x values are greater than 0 only or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on are greater than 0. And y is also greater than 0. Clear? Here this y value is also greater than 0. Every point on a y axis is positive only or not. So y is greater than 0. Now in quadrant 2, we are naming these quadrants in anti-clockwise direction. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. It is fixed. Like this only we have to take. In quadrant 2, x coordinates if you observe -1, -2, -3, -4. X coordinates are negative, right? And what about the y coordinates? 1, 2, 3, 4. All are positive. So, the signs of the second quadrant are minus comma plus. Any point if we take on second quadrant, it will be minus comma plus. Any number with minus comma plus. Clear? Now, here x is less than 0, right? As x values are negative. All negative values are less than 0 only or not? Right. Now, all y values are plus values, positive. That means y are greater than 0. Is this clear? Right. Now, let's see quadrant 3. Here in quadrant 3, how x coordinate values are -1, -2, -3, -4. Whereas on y coordinate values -1, -2, -3, -4. All x coordinate values are negative. So, minus. Y coordinate values also negative. Minus. So, whenever point having minus comma minus as their signs, that point belongs to quadrant 3. Clear? Here x is less than 0 as all the values are negative. Y is also less than 0. Here y coordinate values also negative. Clear? Let's see quadrant 4. Here in quadrant 4, x coordinate values are 1, 2, 3, 4. So all positive values we have, right? So plus comma y coordinate values -1, -2, -3, -4. So negative values we have. So whenever the point having the signs plus comma minus, it belongs to quadrant 4. Clear? So here x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0 as minus. Y coordinate sign is minus. Clear? Now, if you take any point on x-axis, how the point will be? So generally, how we will denote this? 1, comma 0. Yes or not? Here 2, comma 0. Here 3, comma 0. The general form of here -3, comma 0. The general form of a point on x-axis is x, comma 0. Any real value of x, comma 0. Y coordinate value is 0 on x-axis. In the same way, x coordinate value, here it is y-axis. All y coordinate values will be on y-axis. Whereas x coordinate value will be 0. That means 0, comma -1. Here 0, comma 4 as it is a y coordinate. 0, comma 3. Clear? 0, comma minus 2. So the general form of a point on y-axis is 0, comma y. Is this clear? Now 2, comma 0 belongs to x-axis only or not? As y coordinate is 0, belongs to x-axis, and 0, comma minus 5 belongs to y-axis. Yes or not? So whenever the point is x, comma 0 form, it belongs to x-axis. Whenever the point is 0, comma y form, it belongs to y-axis. Is this clear? Right. The point O, how we can write? Here x coordinate value is 0 and y coordinate value is also 0, right? 0, comma 0 are the coordinates of the origin. Is this clear? Right. Plotting of a point in a plane. If a point P is at a distance of A units from y-axis and B units from x-axis, then the ordered pair corresponding to P is A, comma B. The coordinates of P are A, comma B. Normally, A represents the distance from y-axis. Suppose the point is, here I am taking in the place of A 2, in the place of B 3. So suppose the point is 2, comma 3. What is saying? Let us see. So right of the 0 we have to take all positive values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. Till infinity we can take. Left of the 0 we have to take all negative values. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5 and so on. Clear? Above the 0 we have to take all positive values. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? And down of the 0 all negative values. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Clear? Now 2, comma 3. I want to plot this point on a plane, coordinate plane. Here 2, comma 3 means both the coordinates having plus sign, right? Plus 2, plus 3. No sign is there means we have to consider the sign as plus only. So plus, comma plus belongs to which quadrant? As we have discussed earlier, it belongs to first quadrant. So 2 on x-axis, 2 on x-axis, 3 on y-axis. So if I take a perpendicular from 2, okay, and 3, from y-axis it is 3. Where the two perpendiculars meets, that point is, this point is 2, comma 3. Is this clear? Now, what it is showing? This shows 3 units and here it is showing 2 units. Now, 2 units, here x coordinate represents distance from y-axis. 2 units distance from y-axis, right? And y coordinate represents 3 units from x-axis. Is this clear? If a point P is at a distance of A units from y-axis and B units from x-axis, then the ordered pair corresponding to P is A, comma B. X coordinate shows the distance from y-axis and y coordinate shows the distance from x-axis. Clear? Opposite, we have to take the distance. X coordinate means from y-axis, y coordinate means from x-axis. Is this clear? Now, A is called x coordinate. Here A is x coordinate. Yes or not? And B is y coordinate. Coordinate. Clear? X coordinate and y coordinate. What is the other name for x coordinate? We can say x coordinate as abscissa. Okay. And y coordinate as ordinate. X comma y means abscissa comma ordinate. Abscissa is the distance from y axis and ordinate is the distance from x axis. Is this clear? And x and y are called coordinate axis. X and y are called coordinate axis. All coordinates are there, right? X coordinate. X axis consists of all x coordinates, and y-axis consists of all y coordinates. So this x-axis and y-axis are called coordinate axes. The plane which is divided by x and y-axis is called coordinate plane. This whole plane is divided by x and y-axis, right? So this plane is called coordinate plane or Cartesian plane. Plotting a point in the plane if its coordinates are given. Locate the points. These points we have to locate on this coordinate plane. Clear? Normally, as already we have discussed, horizontal line is called x-axis, vertical line is called y-axis. The angle between the two axes is 90 degrees, right angle. So it is a rectangular coordinate system. Where the two axes intersect, that point is called origin. Origin is represented with capital O. The coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. Clear? Right of origin will take all. Here intersection point is 0, 1. Right of 0 will take all positive values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. Left of 0 will take all negative values on x-axis -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 and so on. Clear? Above the 0 we take all positive values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Down of 0 will take all negative values like -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Clear? Now, to locate a point in a coordinate plane, we need two independent values, x coordinate and y coordinate. Here, few points are given like 5, 0, 0, 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, -3, 5, -3, -5, 5, -3. Okay, these are the points he has given. So I have taken the point as A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So 7 points are given here. Let us locate these 7 points in a coordinate plane. How we can locate? Let us see. So 5, already we have discussed 5, 0 is in the form of x, 0. Whenever the y coordinate value is 0, the point is on x-axis. Clear? Here 5, 0, y coordinate value is 0, right? It belongs to x-axis. 5, 0 belongs to x-axis. Clear? Where it will be? It will be on positive x-axis or negative x-axis. As x value is positive, it will be on positive x-axis. It will be on 5. Right? This point is called, this point we can represent as 5, 0. Is this clear? Right. Let us see the second point. 0, 5. Whenever x coordinate value is 0, opposite coordinate value is 0, it belongs to y-axis. Here x coordinate is 0, right? So it belongs to, it is in the form of 0, y. That means 0, 5. Point B, that is 0, 5 belongs to y-axis as x coordinate value is 0. Where it will be on y-axis? As phi is positive, it will be on positive y-axis. So here this point will be. Clear? The coordinates of this point is 0, 5. Is this clear? Right. Now B is at 5. A is at on x-axis 5. Now 2, 5. Both the coordinates C point 2, 5. Both x coordinate and y coordinate are positive, right? Plus, plus. Both are positive means plus, plus only or not? Belongs to which quadrant? Quadrant 1. Both are positive means it belongs to quadrant 1. 2 on x-axis, 5 on y-axis. So point will be opposite to 2 and 5. Clear? 2 on x-axis, x coordinate is 2. y coordinate is 5. So 2 comma 5 will be here. Clear? So point C is here. Now 5 comma 2. D, point D. 5 comma 2. Both are positive right here also. Both are positive. That means plus comma plus belongs to which quadrant? Quadrant 1. So 5 on x-axis, 5 on x-axis, 2 on y-axis. It belongs to first quadrant, 5 on x-axis, 2 on y-axis. Where it will be here? 5 comma 2. From this, what you understood? 2 comma 5 is not equal to 5 comma 2. Is this clear? This location of this point is different, location of this point is different. They are not equal. X coordinate is equal to x coordinate, y coordinate equal to y coordinate, then only those 2 points are equal. Otherwise, they are not equal. Here 2 is not equal to 5, 5 is not equal to 2. In that way, we can conclude. This is the point D. And if we see the point E, minus 3 comma 5. Here, what are the signs of x and y coordinate? X coordinate sign is minus, y coordinate sign is plus, as nothing is there as a sign for y coordinate. We have to consider the sign as plus. So, minus comma plus belongs to which quadrant? Quadrant 2. Quadrant 2, x coordinate values are negative, y coordinate values are positive. So, it belongs to quadrant 2. Minus 3 on x-axis, 5 on y-axis. Minus 3 on x-axis, 5 on y-axis. Where it will be? Here it will be. If you plot these points on a graph paper, exactly you will get all the points. So, E, minus 3 comma 5 will be in quadrant 2. This is quadrant 2, right? Here it is quadrant 1. Here it is quadrant 3. Quadrant 4. Clear? Now what is the next point? What is the next point? F. F. What is the point we have? Minus 3 comma minus 5. Both are negative. Both are negative in which quadrant? Quadrant 3. Yes or not? Both are negative. X coordinate values are negative. Y coordinate values are negative. So minus 3 on x-axis, 5 on y-axis. So the point is opposite to minus 3 and minus 5. Minus 3 comma minus 5. Clear? This is the point F. Next, what is the point G? 5 comma minus 3. So, what are the signs here? We have plus comma minus. Plus comma minus belongs to fourth quadrant, quadrant 4. So, 5 on x-axis, minus 3 on y-axis. Opposite to 5, opposite to minus 3. It will be here. This is the point G. Coordinates of the point is, of this point is 5 comma minus 3. Is this clear? Now you can able to plot any point in a coordinate plane. Thank you for watching the video. Kindly subscribe, like and share. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get the regular updates of my classes.